What is up, guys? I know it's been a really long time since we uploaded, but I control pretty much all the videos that go on to MXTP Official, and it was the end of my semester, and it was really hard for me to find a balance of class and YouTube. So, whatever, we could put that behind us, right? First video of 2018, and what a better way to do it than with Skyrim, but not just any Skyrim. I want to talk about how fucking amazing the VR is. Now, for Christmas, I was gifted a VR. Hopefully more games will be coming to you soon. The gameplay you're watching now is nothing spectacular, but I just want to address a few different things. Now, first, I want to talk about my overview of VR, then I'll talk about teleport movement, and then some combat. Now, to start out with my little overview, I really don't care how anyone else feels. This is my overview, and I'm totally in love with the PSVR. I really don't care. There's a lot of mixed ratings when you compare the two, and when you compare it to PC platforms, of course it's not as good. I love the PlayStation to death. It's my personal favorite way to play video games, but I'm still realistic, you know. Consoles are very limited. The PSVR is apparently much better when it comes to textures on the PS4 Pro, but I do not have a PS4 Pro. I think it's tolerable. I really don't care. I think it's spectacular. Gaming in VR is just an amazing thing, and only you can fully understand it when the headset is over your head. And now I understand that now that I have one. I've watched plenty of YouTubers play around with the PSVR, different games and stuff, but I never watched anyone else play Skyrim in VR. And I didn't want to watch that because I wanted to surprise myself. I wanted the first time that I really fully immersed myself in the game, it would be only from what I knew in the PS3 and PS4 editions of Skyrim, not what other people have experienced with the VR. I've played enough of it on the PS3 and PS4, and I just wanted a really pure comparison of the two when I jumped into the VR version. Now, I want to talk about teleport movement. Teleport movement, I've noticed, is a pretty touchy subject. A lot of us agree with it, a lot of us disagree with it. I've seen a lot of arguments in the comments on all the YouTube videos I've ever seen with teleport movement. But why would I want to teleport instead of smoothly running from point A to point B? We've all asked that question at one point, or some question like it. It's game breaking sometimes, and it's annoying to watch. When you see the teleport marker displayed in blue and white, in this game, you could teleport there normally. If it's red, you can't, obviously. And if it's green, it means the game will consider it a sprint and drain some of your stamina. Now, this concept, when it comes to Skyrim, it seems to work very well with the core mechanics on paper. The only problem is that you can spam teleport, and if you spam teleport in short bursts, like I do, you can move insanely fast without using any of your stamina. In a way, this is pretty game breaking. However, I totally understand why they did it. I want to compare teleporting to some normal analog movement. To do that, I'm going to bring up a little bit about Farpoint. I haven't gotten very far in Farpoint, but I got the whole aim controller bundle with Farpoint, and it's really cool, and it's a totally different style of movement. On the controller, there's analogs, and you know, if there's analog sticks, it means analog movement. Now, it takes a lot for me to get motion sick, but I found myself getting very motion sick very quickly. I had to take a lot of breaks, and I barely got far at all in that game. I probably played the game for a total of 5 hours, if that. When you're playing with this style of movement, it's completely different, and with this said, the teleporting just makes it so much easier. I played Skyrim for hours and hours and hours without taking a break, and I have yet to feel a thing. I don't know why it works this way, but it does. And I might receive some hate for this, but I never thought I'd say it either. Maybe teleporting is better for VR games, at least the way we have them right now. Next up is we have combat. Combat in this game is the shit, okay? The concept of Skyrim in VR just brings a whole new dimension of combat, considering it was the biggest mechanic that got the biggest makeover. Looking back on the original versions of Skyrim, the animations were naturally pretty repetitive. The combat possibilities in Skyrim are even more insane now, and you can duel swords with enemies that are coming at you from two completely different directions, and that's just swords. We all know how vast Skyrim always was, mixing different styles of play with magic, melee weapons, and ranged combat. I try to have a balance of all types, but my personal favorite is bow combat. You actually have to draw the bow back and release. It's the coolest thing ever. The aiming actually seems very accurate and natural. Combat isn't perfect in this game, however bow combat, in my opinion, was executed very well. Alright guys, I know I didn't go into crazy detail, but I was really excited to begin playing Skyrim in VR, and I just wanted to give a quick little brief to you guys about some of the core differences with my experiences in normal and VR Skyrim. Hopefully I'll be bringing some more VR gameplay to you soon. Until next time.